one, we're going to just start with your chest expansion. So arms down by your side, palms facing in front of you. Just double checking the ribs are down, so no flaring in the ribs. And we're going to breathe in, arms coming back. And then breathing out and down. And again, breathing in, arms back. Breathing out and down again. And we're going to add in a head turn now. So you're going to breathe in, arms back. We're going to turn the head to one side. And then breathing out, coming back. And other way, breathing in. Breathing out. So just keep going, breathing in. Breathing out. Taking those arms as far back behind you as you can without sticking the ribs out. One more each way. And then bringing the arms down by your side, just let them relax. From here, we're going to come onto your standing on one leg. So we're going to come into your knee fold, press through that standing leg, and we're going to go for your circles. So from here, just circling the knee round. So nice and small, doesn't need to be huge. Keep pushing through that standing leg, and then go the other way. So just loosening up that hip joint. And then from here, we're going to still the leg, keeping the knee up in line with the hip, and we're going to take the leg out to the side. And then back in. Remember, standing leg needs to stay still, so don't let it rotate with you. So leg out to the side, and then back in. Two more like this. Last one. And then leg in, and bring it down. Okay, other side, so leg coming up. We start with our circles, so start to circle it round. Again, push through that standing leg so you don't want to be dropped out into the hip, keep it tucked up and in. And other way. Now we still the leg, and we breathe in, take the leg out to the side. Breathe out and back. Breathing in. Breathing out. A few more like this. Last two. And then make this your last one. Bringing the leg down, flat onto the floor. And then we're going to go for your squats. So from here, we're going to come into your squats and we're going to bring the arms up with us. So sending the hips back. Bringing your arms up into your ribcage closure position. And then you're going to come into standing, arms are going to come down, and you're going to come up onto your toes. And again, you come down, breathe in. Breathe out, coming up onto those toes. Breathing in. Sit that bum back. Try and keep those knees in line with your hips, in line with your feet. Onto the toes. A few more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Then feet coming flat down to the floor. From here, we're going to take a step back into our back lunge, so knee towards the floor. Then pushing off that front leg, you're going to come up into your knee fold again. And again, we step back. Knee bends down, push off that front leg into your knee fold. Two more, stepping back. And up. Last one. And then bring that leg down, other side, same thing. We step back, knee bends down. Push off the front leg into your knee fold. And again. Now as you come up, you're just squeezing through the glute to get the hip open. It's going to keep you steady. And then again, down. And up. Last one. Finishing in that knee fold. And then bringing your leg down. Okay, if you're on your mat, just come into standing on the end of your mat. And from here, we're going to go for your roll down walkouts. So, breathing in here. Breathe out, start to roll towards the floor, so towards your mat. Now bend your knees if you need to, otherwise keep going, hands to the floor, and you're going to walk yourself forward into your plank position. Sending the shoulders over the hands, squeeze through the glutes, and then from here, pushing the bum to the ceiling, we're going to walk ourselves back. And rolling up. And again, breathing in. Breathing out to roll. Hands down, walk yourself out. Shoulders over wrists, breathing in, breathing out and up. Last one, breathing in, breathing out, calming down. Into your plank position. And then from here, we're going to just bring the knees down, nice and slow, into your 4-point kneeling position. So, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, we're going to come straight into your moving cats. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out. We're going to start with the tailbone, tuck it between the legs, roll through the spine, tuck the head in. We breathe in, sit yourselves back to the heels. Breathe out, rolling the chest forward, elbows down. And then pushing through the arms. And again, we tuck. Breathe in, sit back. Breathe out, forward. Breathe in, push up. One more, breathing in. Breathe out as you tuck. Sit back. Release through the spine. And up again. Okay, from here we're going to roll our legs back into our plank again. We're going to go for your leg pull front prep. So from here we're just going to push through the toes to come forward over the hands, and then push through the heels to come back. And again we push forward and back. So your bum should be staying down, so we're not lifting through the bum. Staying in a straight line, it's coming from the ankles. Think of coming up onto your toes and then heels away. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Last one. And then knees down slowly. Good, okay, into tabletop 2 now. So sliding one leg back in line with your hip. We breathe in, lift opposite arm and leg. Breathing out, we come down. Slide the leg in. Other side, slide it back. Breathe in, opposite arm and leg, lift up. Breathe out and down. Keep going. Remember, as you're doing this, you need to push through your arms to keep the shoulder blades open. Make this your last one. And then drawing everything in again. Okay, from here, we're going to go for an arm opening into your tricep press. So, for this one, we're going to start by opening the arm up towards the ceiling, breathing in. And then breathing out. Arm comes down, hands to the floor. And then we breathe in, sending the elbows behind you. We come to the floor, and then we push up. And then other side, we breathe in. Breathe out, elbow to the floor. And then press. So make sure your chest is coming between the hands, not head between the hands. So we breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, elbows behind you. Breathe out and up. And again, we breathe in. Breathe out. This is your last one, calming down. And then coming up again. Okay, from here, nice and slow, come down onto our forearms. Bring your body flat to the floor. We're going to go for your single leg kick. So, from here, just double check. Elbow on the shoulder. You can have your hands flat on the floor or linked together, it's up to you. And you want your legs in line with your hips, so not too wide. Now to begin with, we're just going to push the shoulder blades apart so we're not sunk down into them. Yeah, so not dropped in, push them away. And then we're also going to just tuck through the pelvis slightly so we're not dropped into that lower part of the spine. From here, we're going to bend the heel towards the bum. And then point the toe and bring it in. and then down. And other side, so heel in, toe in, and down. So this is just going to open up all through the front of the hips, front of the quads, so top of the thigh. And you might also feel it in your knee. Now, if you have got problems with your knees, just keep this very slow, very controlled. But it's still going to be good just to get them moving. And what you're watching is that if you're particularly tight, as you bring the leg in, you're likely to start to dip through the spine. So this means you've gone too far. So keep it tucked up. Don't pull the leg so far, just as far as you can, and then bring it down again. Just make the next one your last one, and then bring it down. Okay, into a double leg kick. Everything down. Hands linked on your lower back. Head turned to one side to begin with. And you're going to bring your legs together now. So, both legs, we come heels in, toes in. As the legs come away, you're going to stretch the arms away from you, lifting through the chest, and then bringing everything down. Turn the head the other way. And again, we go heels, toes, down, and lift. And again. Heels, toes, we lift, breathe in, and breathe out, come down. Just make sure, as you stretch the arms away, your palms are facing towards the back of your head. Last one. Stretching away, and then bring yourself down. From here into your cobra, so arms nice and wide, thumbs near the nose area. Then legs wide, you're going to have toes out, heels in. From here, breathing in. Breathing out, lifting up through the head and chest. Then push those arms straight. Lifting through the chest area. Breathing in. And breathing out. Elbows down. And body down. And again, breathing in. Breathing out, we lift. Breathe in at the top. Breathe out and down. Now let's add on those legs. So come up into your cobra. Now, as you start to come down, we're going to lift the legs with you. So squeeze through the glutes, let the legs lift with you. So get that rocking position. And then bring yourself up. Legs come down. And again. Elbows to the floor, chest down, legs up. And lift again. Last one. Coming down, legs coming up. Coming back up into your cobra, and then lower yourself down out of that position like normal. From here, push yourself back into rest position. And then come down into your relaxation position. So grab your head cushion if you use one. If you don't use one, then don't worry about it. I want you to have straight legs, so legs stretch out away from you. If you are using cushion, just remember under the head, not under the neck. So, legs away. Make sure the back of the rib cage is settled before you begin. And we're going to start with your leg lifts and lowers. So from here, just pushing one leg into the floor, other leg, we're going to point and lift up, flex and lower. So point and lift, flex and down. So keep pushing that other leg down into the floor, lifting up and down, relaxing through the shoulders, heavy through the chest, and then we'll switch legs, other side, same thing, pointing up, flex and down. So we are using this to get a little hamstring stretch, so keep your knees straight, really stretching through the leg as you do this. Make sure you're pushing through the heel as you lower. Last one. And legs down. Okay, from here, take out your head cushion if you have one, hands under the head, into your curl up position. So from here, we're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. We're going to start to curl up towards the belly. And then breathe in, hold. Breathe out and down. And again, breathing in. Breathing out to come up. Breathe in. Breathe out and down. Okay, we're going to add on the legs now. Breathing in. Breathing out as you come up. We're going to breathe in, lift the leg. Breathe out, lower the leg. Body comes down. And again, breathing in. Breathing out and up. Breathe in, lift the leg. Flex, breathe out and lower. So just keep going. So we start with the spine. Hold it there to lift the leg. And then everything comes back. One more like this. And then down. Good. From here, bring the knees up into your knee fold position. You're going to bring your arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing your knees. Coming up into your knee fold. Okay, so we're going to start with your toe tap. So just breathing in, tap one toe down. Breathe out and up. So just alternating with the legs. Just keep your arms here for now. Making sure that pelvis isn't moving at all. Lower back is flat on the floor. And now let's add in opposite arm. So opposite arm comes back with you and then back up. So breathing in, breathing out. So no movement in the spine or in the pelvis. One more on each side. And then from here, turn the palms to face each other. Feet together, knees nice and wide. We're going into your Peter Pan. So we now go to the sides. So breathe in, arm and leg out to the side. And breathe out and back. So breathe in, take them out. And back. This is going to stretch out through the inner thigh. It's going to really help work on your coordination. If you are struggling with your coordination, just do one at a time. So just do the leg and then do the arm and then try to bring them back together. So you just separate them if you're struggling. Just do one more on each side. And then from here, I want just to bring the knees together and just hug them in towards your chest for a second. From here, we're going to come into your single leg stretch. So knees up over the hips. You're going to curl yourself up, popping the hands on the sides of the shins. And then we're going to bring one leg in, one leg goes away. And then we switch, one leg in, one away. And switch, keep the chin tucked in. Think of looking at your belly button. Last one. And then knees in, we go legs up to the ceiling. Holding the back of the legs, we bring one leg in, one leg down. And we pulse that top leg twice. And switch. Pulse, pulse. And switch. Keep that chin tucked in. Pulse, pulse. Twitch. You're very tight in the hamstring. You might need to grab the back of the thigh rather than the calf. Last one. Now bending those knees, you bring the hands behind the head. We go for your crisscross. So one leg in, one away. We twist towards the leg coming in. And then other side. And twist. Keep breathing. Rolling across those shoulder blades. Keep the elbows wide. Last one. And then knees coming in. Head coming down. Bringing those legs down. And we're going to come over into our sideline position. So, into your sideline. Okay, you can either have your head cushion in with your arm flat head cushion in, up to you, or up on your hands, whichever you prefer. From here, we're just going to start with your lift and lowers. So, stretching the top leg away from you, we're just going to lift straight up and down. So lifting up and down. Remember, think about lengthening through the leg, lengthen through that top waist, and keep pushing it away. Don't let the spine collapse down into your mat. One more. And then keeping that leg up in line with the hip, we're going to breathe in, take the leg back. Breathe out, we point them forward. Flex them back. Point them forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. In. Out. Last one. And then bringing that leg back in line with you. And from here into your circles, circling that leg round. Make it nice and even. So as far forward, as backwards, and make sure you are coming behind the body to open the hip. And then reverse. Good. Leg down. And roll over or turn over. And we do the same thing on the other side. So same arm position you were in, whichever one you picked. Stretching those legs away, we start with your lift and lower. So lifting the leg up and down. Lifting up and down. Keep that knee facing forward in front of you as you do this. Last one. Good. Keeping the leg in line with the hip now. We go for your front and back. So breathe in, take it back. Breathe out in front. Flex them back. Point them forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. In. And out. Last two. And then bringing the leg back in line with your hip. Hand into those circles. So circling the leg round. And go the other way. Leg coming down, rolling onto your back for your roll backs. So stretching everything away, arms and legs back, breathing in, breathing out. Start to roll yourself up and over the legs into that spine stretch forward position, breathing in, breathing out, and we come down. Breathing in, breathing out, nod through the chin, roll through the chest, lift up, over the legs, breathe in. Breathe out and down. One more, breathing in, breathing out, up and over. And then from here, coming to sitting tall, we need to bring the legs out wide, and we're going to bring the arms out wide. We're going to come for your saw now. So, think of your waist twist to begin with. Then from here, back arm comes down and up towards the ceiling, we pulse twice. Sit tall, bring the arms back. All the way. So twisting, back arm down and up. Pulse, pulse. And up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. All the way. One more in each direction. Make sure to get that down and up movement. Final one. Coming back. From here, legs together, arms behind you, into your leg, pull back. Fingertips facing you preferably, otherwise turn the hands around if you can't have the wrists this way. So you breathe in, breathe out, squeeze through the shoulder blades, squeeze through the glutes, lift the hips and chest, breathing in, and breathe out, come down. And again, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze and lift. Breathing in, breathing out and down. Just one more, breathing in, breathing out, we come up. Breathing in, breathe out and down. And just relax through the arms. And I want you to bring yourself into your mermaid position. So legs bent. Think about front leg crossed in front of you, foot pretty much in line with the other knee. And then other leg, foot tucked back behind you. From here, you're going to have one hand on that outer ankle, other arm out to the side, and we're just going to go for your waist lift. So we're going to start to bring the arm up, and then we're going to stretch over, allow the other elbow just to bend in towards you slightly, and then here we breathe in, and breathe out, coming down. And then other way, so we're going to breathe in, breathe out as we stretch over, breathing in here, breathing out and back. And again, breathe in, breathe out, breathing in, and out and down. Last one to this side. Breathe into the side of that stretched rib, and breathe out, coming back. Good, then just slowly bring your legs around so that you're the other way. And same thing. So hand on that outer ankle, we start to go that way to begin with. So breathe in, breathing out, breathing in. So really think about stretching the rib cage up away from the opposite hip. So push the opposite hip into the floor to get that opposition stretch before you bring it back down again. So breathing in, breathing out. Now breathe in here to increase the stretch. And breathe out and down. Last one, arm up, stretch it up and over. Breathe into that rib cage. And breathe out to bring everything back. Nice. And then very slowly just come up into standing, however is comfortable for you. So bringing yourself up. And as always, I just like to finish with a few roll downs. So standing correctly, you're just going to breathe in, breathe out, start to roll towards the floor. Nice and loose in the arms and in the head. Just let the neck go. Scooping the belly up towards the spine, breathe in. And breathe out, roll up. One more like that, breathing in. Breathe out, nice and slow.